Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Adi Adha bin Munawir, and today I will be presenting my article, which is the effect of study habit on poor student performance among university students in Malaysia. So, without wasting time, we're gonna move to the next part, which is the introduction. First, let me introduce what is poor student performance that can remain a recurring problem among Malaysian university students. It also affects student academic progress, graduation results, and future employment prospects. Study habits refer to the regular and consistent learning behavior adopted by students to improve academic understanding and performance. This study examines the relationship between study habits and post-student performance among university students in Malaysia. Moving on to the next part, which is objective. Research objectives are to examine the relationship between study habits and poor student performance among university students in Malaysia. Moving on to the research question is there a relationship between study habit and poor student performance among university students in Malaysia? The proposed hypothesis states that there is a relationship between study habit and poor student performance. In these studies, study habits are independent variable, which is while poor student performance is the dependent variable. So for the methodology, now I will explain is for the first part, which is research design. We use a quantitative research, and for the next part, which is distribution platform, we send in Google Form. We provide in Google Form. And for the target population is Malaysian university students from public and private universities across Malaysia. And for the sampling technique, we use purposive sampling method. And for the sample size, there's around 109 respondents that are answering this survey. The questionnaire used a five Likert scale ranging from 1 to 5 that uh, determined as disagree to strongly agree. Finally, all collected data were analyzed using the statistical package for the social science, which is SPSS. So we're gonna move to demographic. Next, a total of 109 university students is participated in this study. For, for gender, there are 59 males representing 54.1% and 50 females representing 45.9%. For the age, majority respondents were between 21 and 23 years old, with 84 respondents or 77.1%. Regarding to education level, most respondents were degree students with 67 respondents or 61.5%, followed by diploma students with 36 respondents or 33% other, other than all education platform. So now I will presenting the finding. Based on descriptive statistics, the highest mean was uh, question 7 in study habit, which is uh, the score is 4.02, while the lowest mean was recorded for study habit, which is question 5 and question 6, both with a mean score of 3.38. The reliability analysis showed that compound alpha value for study habit was 0.823. Since the value is above 0.70, the questionnaire is considered reliable and has good internal consistency. Moving on to the next part, which is correlation and regression. The Pearson correlation analysis produced an R value of 0.036 with a seek-to-tail value of 0.7008. Significant since the p-value is greater than 0.01, there is no significant relationship between study habits and poor student performance. So for the next part, which is the regression analysis, show a beta value of 0.204 with this indicates that study habits were not a significant predictor of poor student performance. Therefore, the proposed hypothesis was not supported. For the last part, which is conclusion. In conclusion, this study used a quantitative survey to examine the relationship between study habits and post-student performance among Malaysian university students. The reliability analysis showed that the study habits construct was reliable with a compound alpha of 0.823. However, both the Pearson correlation and reaction analysis show there are no significant relationship between study habits and poor student performance. Therefore, the proposed hypothesis was not supported. Based on this finding, several recommendations can be made, which is academic institution and lecturers should continue promoting effective study habits among students so the student can more become good in study. So for the next part, which is students should create regularly study schedule and practice consistent revision instead of last minute studying. This can help students. For the next part, which is lectures should provide additional academic guidance to students who experience learning difficulties. For for the last one is also students should also be encouraged to set clear academic goals while universities should provide conducive learning environment and sufficient academic resource to support student success. That is all for my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.